mentoring. Like, what even is it? In this video, we're talking to two people, a mentor and a mentoree, and they'll tell you what mentoring is about. Let's get into the video.
The problem in safety isn't deviation, it's complexity.
Health and safety has gone mad.
Health and safety is trying to unpick having gone mad in the past.
There's no one solution and one problem. The problem is that we are looking for one solution.
Does the structure of the team allow them to flourish?
Feel safe enough to be uncomfortable.
The environment defines our behaviours.
People aren't the problem, they're the solution.
Rebranding safety, crushing the stereotype. Brought to you by Riskfluent. Do you know what mentoring is? Like something that I just don't understand. When I was at the HSE Congress, we had Robert Jukes there and his mentor who had met for the first time at this event. And I was sitting next to them, we were just watching a keynote, and the gentleman kind of leaned over and he told me this. He said, "Oh, you know Robert?" I said, yeah. He said, "Well, I'm his mentor. Do you want to have like a little conversation about it?" And I said, "Let's do it on camera, it'd be great." And we did. So here's an interview with Robert Jukes, so you know him, he's been on the podcast, and his mentor, Hugh Maxwell, talking about mentoring. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a shameless sponsorship clip. In all seriousness, guys, we partnered up with DRM Group. You know David McLean's been on the podcast time and time again. We absolutely support his message, and he's got a brand new online course to help you. I'm going to let him tell you all about it now.
The brain can be trained to think and behave differently, to think in more positive and optimistic ways. And there are steps that you can take to train your brain to feel good for good. And we call this lasting positive change. Through our 16-day program, which includes daily videos and action sheets taking you no longer than 15 minutes to complete a day, you will learn how to move away from thoughts of anger, hopelessness and frustration to a place of mental well-being and positivity.
Okay guys, so if you're interested, you can click the link below and get a discount, special rebranding safety discount. Full disclosure, we get a little bit kickback from that. So at the same time as improving your mental health, you can support your favourite health and safety podcast and YouTube channel. I'll let you get back into the content.
My name's Hugh Maxwell. I'm currently Principal HSE Consultant for Chubb Global Risk Assessors.
Okay, yeah.
Who I joined yesterday.
Okay, congratulations on the new role.
Cheers, thank you, my friend James. Who I joined after 16 months with ESAB, world leader in cutting and welding technologies.
Oh, okay,
I was the
yeah.
global environmental leader. Prior to which I spent 31 years working for Vesuvius and Fasica, was a global HSE director.
Oh, okay.
During which time I had the honour of my time in Vesuvius to receive the IRSM Award for Best International Risk Initiative.
Yeah.
In 2018, and then last year, 2019.
Award winner,
I was an award winner for Best IRSM, Mentor of the Year Award.
Congratulations. What have you liked about this event so far? Is this your first one?
This is my third one.
Your third one?
Yeah,
okay, so what are the other two you've been to?
I attended the one at Moore Hall last year, and on the previous year. Both last year and the previous year are self-financed. Known Paul Clark, Katie Clark for a while. Been very impressed by the way he's grown these events. What I particularly like, because a lot of us are actually left in sort of niche industries or markets.
Yeah.
The benefit of this is you have a lot of people involved in HSE, risk, procurement, HR, all under one roof, sharing experiences, sharing learning.
Yeah,
not just about the current stuff, but about future.
Not just being sold to as well, which is
And
nice.
you get to meet young gents like this. This SHP 2019 Rising Star of the Year.
Rising Star,
Robert Jukes,
who we've had on the podcast, but it's not out yet, so it's pre-recorded and it's waiting to go out. So SHP award winner, another award winner. But I suppose if you're the mentor of this award winner, he didn't really win the award, you did.
To be honest with you, I didn't have any association with it.
It kind of came afterwards, actually, so I only one before.
Only afterwards, I sent the wrong email saying congratulations.
And that was it.
Phoned a friend, that was it, mate.
I have learnt with Robert, you can't talk to him because he'll grab you for something. Like, I just said hello to him and he's like, "Oh, can I come on your podcast?" I'm like, "Yeah."
I've been very both impressed and pleased with his professional attitude. It's great to see that people like Robert coming through as the next generation of HSE risk professionals, and I feel there's a duty to care of myself and some of the older statesmen in the room. They're 56 years old, they're not shooting the old dog yet, but it's important that we have contingency plans in place to share not just knowledge, skills and experience, but to help coach and mentor the upcoming next generation. Not really because there's any deficiencies with them or that there's anything that they're shortfalling, but the rate of change has never been greater in safety and risk management, in technology with the use of AI, VR coming in. So the more we can sort of support, and Robert brought up in a very valid point, which I was very impressed with earlier, about in our meeting today, about the importance of soft skills.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things where we spend a lot of time developing people technically.
Yeah.
For Robert's already in a HSE management role, very responsible role, with Wax
Lyrical,
from which hopefully this will give him a good foundation for his short, medium and long-term aims.
Yeah.
But I think on top of the actual competence which he already has in terms of HSE, I said it's working sometimes to help to be more persuasive sometimes in the boardroom, or to be more persuasive with your peers, developing some of these soft skills in negotiation, influencing, people management as well.
Yeah, I mean that's what we touched on in one of the little breakout sessions, was how, what's one of the biggest challenges that we feel in the industry is leadership. And then we kind of came away from that and said, how do we develop leadership? Well, it's soft skills. It's how you engage people in a day-to-day role, how you sell that vision, how you listen to them. And I think one of the things that I said was at each level throughout an organisation you have leaders, and it's getting them to actually take ownership and promote that vision, and actually before something happens or when things are going well, say, right, how do we carry that on so it happens more often?
Yeah, no, I like that. I like that. Yeah. How do you find being mentored?
To be honest,
obviously because he's sitting right next to you, amazing.
To be honest, you got a few pints last night, so
I've got a dog with pins round your ear, don't you worry, I've got a dog with pins. If he starts twitching, don't say the wrong things.
He bought a few drinks last night, it's fun really. In terms of development, I'd done everything myself before the award, so it's good to have someone to go to and talk about stuff. He keeps telling me to have a good work-life balance. I think that's one of the things that I've been very...
You're a very busy man.
Yeah, I mean, look at what I'm doing. I work full-time, doing a master's part-time, diploma,
what about the afternoons? What are you doing in the afternoon?
But he keeps telling me to have that work-life balance. He keeps saying that, your family and your friends are important, and in terms of strategies and stuff like that, it's helped us put that together as well.
That's a big thing, I think. Like personally for me, like doing a podcast, YouTube on the side, health and safety, doing a diploma as well, and a full-time health and safety role, become a bit health and safety out sometimes. Like, do you know what I mean? You start to resent it in a way. I think that's good that you called it in a way and just kind of ignite. Was that through experience?
Very much so. Not just experience, but my own experience. But also, life-changing experience I had about December 2017. My wife was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Okay.
I've got a global international role, earning stupid money, living in a suitcase. It really put things in perspective. Basically I gave all that up to Caitlin Soft. God bless her, she's fully recovered. At one stage she had less hair than me. She used to wear the wig more than she did because she was really paranoid about it. But no, she recovered. We were lucky ones.
Good, that's great.
It did make me refocus and think, well, hang on a minute. If I had time back now, try and get the work-life balance back, because the problem is sometimes, particularly as you feel you've achieved a sort of senior role, sometimes you can get your head stuck in the sand too much and focus too much on that. And I said to Robert as well, one of the key things I've learned really over the past few years, it's better to set yourselves 3 or 4 goals and do them well, rather than 8 or 9 and do them badly. And then sit and review. And it's also important, I think, as a young HSE professional, managing expectations. Sometimes the more you give, the more people want to business. But ultimately, you don't have to give that much. Sometimes it's quality, not quantity. So try and really agree, whether it's through your annual appraisal, whether it's through specific projects, what's deemed to be success, what's the expectation of your management, of your team or the safety committee, and work together to make sure you achieve that. If you don't get 100% perfection, sometimes 80-90% will do. But it's important that you try and do that. Take time out, me time as well, time for you to develop, as you said, in terms of your education, but equally important in terms of your rugby league, in terms of your drinking.
And like probably learn proper rugby, like rugby union. Sorry, Rob, I will let you go, but what about like something I heard the other day was like reverse mentoring? So what have you learned from Rob that I'd like to know?
That's one of the big things I'll get back in. I don't particularly like being called mentor-mentee. I see the mentoring as a partnership.
That's what it sounds like.
We'll sit and we'll talk to each other about different things, share different perspectives on things. And I says, Rob's about the same age as my lad. We're very alike, me and my lad. Sometimes I say to him something, someone say to Robert, we'll clash because we're too alike. My wife says that we are. But we can talk to him and get his perspective on things. And it helps me not just to understand things more professionally, but also sometimes the mindset of my lad. And the thing is about this generation, these young lads. The thing is, the rate of change is so great, and expectations are there as well. And I think the important thing is not to discourage, it's to encourage and try and build and help the guys and girls mature.
But that two-way relationship really works. What were you going to say, Rob?
I think it's accelerated my development in terms of, you look at networking. I think that always accelerates your development in terms of getting out, speaking to some of the industry leaders like you, like some of the guys that are here today, and guys and girls, not me to say. I think going from there, one of the things that it's done is it's allowed us to see that next level input. So in terms of how you brief and stuff, one of the big messages today is keep it simple. Make sure you actually engage, and that's something that speaking with Hugh that we've been able to develop how we look at making stuff simple again. And going back to engaging people. I think that's what we need to do. It's not good having all the knowledge if you can't engage people and get them to actually.
Would you say that was kind of like the golden thread you'd taken out today? There's that one consistent line. Would that keep it simple? Would be your kind of golden thread you think you're taking out so far?
I think so. Yeah, I think the message has got to be keep it simple and get people to engage with people on a day-to-day.
Hugh, would you say?
I definitely the engagement thing for definite. Keep it simple. Keep it in terms of your audience. I think we've had some great speakers today. I particularly enjoyed I get on well with Peter anyway. I did put some abuse on there about because of his Australian origin, Sir Clive Woodward in Rugby 2003. So he's drinking copious amounts, but there's some good eggs here, different people, different backgrounds. You can share an awful lot. I think keeping it simple is important. I think also it's a networking part. You can all learn from each other as well. First opportunity we got to meet face to face, hopefully not the last.
Yeah, really.
So it's great.
And how long have you been partnering or mentoring?
Probably about it came out after the Rise and Star, wasn't it? So that was probably.
I've sent the wrong email. I said congratulations. It was only like Olympic.
I think it was
recall.
That's it. I think it was probably around. Is it June? The Health Safety Expo last year. So
And that was the first time you've met. Wow.
And we've just kind of developed in terms of speaking on LinkedIn. So then that's why I keep saying to people, network, LinkedIn, stuff comes about.
And that's a big thing that comes out in our conversation on the podcast.
Because
you are really good at that.
I keep telling people, just get out there and ask. And the best thing is, in health and safety, all the industry leaders, they're not going to fob you off. You go speak to them, they actually spend time to talk to you, to listen to you, give you some advice. Contact you on LinkedIn, it'll be great now.
You've got a massive list of prospective mentees.
My friends,
now.
please give me a little bit of time. I just started the new job yesterday. I need to get that sorted first.
If you contact me, I'll take the payment and I'll give you Hugh's details. Not a problem.
Right, gents. Thank you very much. That was good. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Mentoring is something that we talk about so much, we don't really understand. I think there's much more to that as well. And maybe we end up looking at it into a podcast as well. So I think there's a value in it. A lot of people I talk to have mentors or are mentors. Had a gentleman have me the other day saying, the guy you've just had on your podcast is my mentor. And I thought I would listen to your podcast. And I was like, great. And then we had a little chat about mentoring as well. Personally, it's not something I've looked into. And I think actually maybe I should get a mentor and maybe be a mentor. I think that everyone can provide some value, and I just thought this was a really interesting conversation. So thank you, Hugh, and thank you, Robert, for the opportunity to provide this to the Rebranding Safety audience. I'll catch you people in the next video. Safe.